Alright. You already know what it is. Gotta look at my stream back. Make sure everything's up and running here. It says upcoming. Oh, there we go. Alright. We good. Alright. So we're back with One Piece. I had to cut the stream off last time because something came up, so we had to end a little bit early, but this time we should be able to wrap up the East Blue category, hopefully. Because, yeah, these missions do get pretty long, but I'm hoping that we can get at least this one category done today, and maybe show off a few characters in the process. I know last time, Card wanted me to play as Smoothie. Am I built for that? Yeah, I should be built for that. And unfortunately, I need to reset the skill map again because it didn't save last time, so I have to regather all of her moves again. I mostly just want the specials, so I'm not worried about all the stats necessarily. No, get off that. I think the only stats I really care about are the attack. The strength stats and, like, the energy stats, I guess, for stamina. That way I can dash more. Juicy Saber. Yeah, there you are. Yep. Got here early, and yep, that is Smoothie. Just like we said. Just like I said I was going to do, we're going to play a Smoothie this time. So, let's see here. We're going to replace that with Juicy Giant. Get our skills set up here. I'm going to put on Cat Burglar, Coin Collector, and Bounty Hunter because I would like to have as many bronze coins as I can. Let's see. Probably go with something like Giant Killer. Captain, screw it, why not? Alright, let's go. Optimal skills. Sure, why not? I'll take recommendations. Clearly, since you seem to know more about Smoothie than I do, yeah, I'll take whatever recommendations you got for whatever optimal build she has. Oh, that was a waste. That was a waste. Good job. Yeah, she just has such insane coverage, dude. Look at that. And that's before I go into giant mode. Yes, this is 4. This is indeed 4. And I'm playing it now because we just had a recent content pack. We had a bunch of new characters added to the game, so felt the need to come back to it. I already platinumed this game, by the way. I platinumed this game like years ago. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing right now? Kill 50 pirate commanders. Let's go to the center. I feel like there's a lot of them, yeah, toward the center of the map. So big! Was considering Hyrule Warriors co-op at some point. Would I be able to do that? I've never played Hyrule Warriors. I mean, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'd be down for that. give me a chance to see what that game's like. I like these types of games. I like Dynasty Warriors. I tried my hardest to get my brother into this, because he's an insane One Piece fan. He is a die-hard One Piece fan, but he just does not like the Pirate Warriors games. He doesn't like Warriors games in general because he feels like the gameplay is kind of like one note and like repetitive, because you're doing the same thing. You're just going through mowing down hordes of enemies. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of the point. It's dopamine fuel. It's a power fantasy, which I feel like works well for this type of series to really show the scope of these characters' powers. Yeah, I like them. I like Warriors games. And frankly, this is probably one of the best One Piece games in general, period. So I feel like he's really missing out by not playing this. Apache Chief E-Ne Chuck. Wait, other way? Oh, look at the map all wrong. God, look at all that coverage! That's always the anti-Warriors argument. I think it's... yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's nuance to the game, right? Like, it's easy to just take the piss out of it and be like, oh, you're just mowing down hordes of enemies, that's all it is. It's like, bro, there's obviously more to it than that. Like, part of it is capturing territories, and that is kind of the appeal for me too, is like looking at the map and capturing territories. Like, there's objectives on the map you have to do. Sometimes you have to 1v1 a certain enemy. Like, it's not always piss easy all the time. There's been a few times in this game where I've lost the objective because I couldn't make it in time, or it was actually a little bit difficult. Yeah, no, it's just being reductive. Right. Pretty much. Okay, what do we do? Pirate Commander... okay, we already did that. Again, this is one of those games, and I really hope they fix this if they decide to make another Pirate Warriors. I'm surprised they didn't fix it with this. I mentioned this last stream. I really don't like how you have to sit here and wait for the characters to finish talking and wait for these pop-up windows to finish. Even if you finish the objective early, you still have to sit here and wait for all these windows to play catch-up. Like, I could complete the objective like a minute ago, but I still have to wait for all the characters to finish talking before the objective advances, and I hate that. So I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Ivankov and Crocodile. Well, sorry, Crocodile. I love you, but I gotta kill you. Gather Water. What's her Gather Water ability? Isn't that the, which move is that? That's the 1-2 combo? That this one? That's gotta be what this is, right? Oh yeah, her sword is glowing. That's gotta be what it is. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna pause that so I can read that comment in full, because... yeah, clearly I'm missing something with her. So you said, Gather Water with her first or second, you empower her third? Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Look at them trapped in the fucking corner. Oh, so she always glows when she's giant? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, Smoothie's pretty OP. I've been sleeping on her. Wow, she's pretty OP. What do you have Pirate Warriors 3 on? I had it on I owned it on both PS3 and then PS4. And you know, I've talked about this before. Since this game has such a shorter campaign compared to that one, like there's way less arcs in this one. It's kind of a give and take situation because even though there's less arcs in this, the maps feel a lot better to play. It's much more streamlined and much more replayable. There's a few maps in Pirate Warriors 3 that I don't like coming back to. Let's see, Thriller Bark is... Yeah, Thriller Bark I hated. I hated Thriller Bark. Because you have no map, it's kind of a maze for the first part of it, and it just sucks getting through it. I hated that map. There's a couple maps like that where it's just kind of like having to like get around the place, having to like explore, and it's like, okay, I wish I was killing motherfuckers right now. And some maps just take way too long to get through. Yeah, it was ass. So, you know, you take some and you leave some. You know, that being said, I do wish that we had like a definitive One Piece storyline to go through. Like, you know, like add Thriller Bark, bring it back, but just make it better to play. Don't make it a chore to play through, you know? Just make the map better. Power Warriors 5. Yeah, maybe in 5 more years, when One Piece ends. That's probably when we're gonna get another Pirate Warriors at this rate. Bartholomew. Cavendish. Where are they? Well, they're on like opposite end of the map. Okay, well Cavendish is right here. I can't see fucking shit out this thing. Also, yes, I'm sorry. I keep neglecting to do her absorb water move. I need to actually like utilize that. Where the fuck? Where am I going? Oh, I didn't see this. That was a dead end. All right, let me come on. Let me absorb. Let me. What arcs does this game span? It has 4 pre-time skip arcs and 2 post-time skip. We've got Alabasta, Water 7. We've got Marineford, the New World, and then we've got Whole Cake and Wano. Six whole arcs. Yeah, New World. Archipelago, Saobody, or however you pronounce that, Archipelago, where they meet Rayleigh. He got sucked to death. Alright, cool. That was a long map. That and Marineford is kind of plot dump. Yeah, they kind of are, which is kind of like, yeah, Oh, is that not going to be S+? Damn, really? That's not S+? I mean, that was a kind of a long run. But yeah, I get what you mean. Shabandi? Really? You learn something new every day. I don't want to replay it. I'll do that later in my spare time. Let's see, this time... Oh yeah, so... Zelrog, these are the new characters we got, like, recently. They brought Eneru back, even though he was in the previous game, by default, so they brought him back as DLC for this game. I'm not too upset about it, because they drastically overhauled his moveset, and he feels a lot better to play this time. Bartolomeo? Bartolomeo. Yep, coming back down from the moon. Yep. Z is playable for the first time, which my brother is really excited about because this is his favorite character. Let's do some Gear 5. Wait. I need to show this. Real quick. Never watched the Z movie. I didn't watch it entirely. I think I only saw like a clip of it at one point. But hey Zelrog, check it out. It's you. You're a Roger's right-hand man this whole time. Yeah, let's do some Gear 5 action up in here. God, it feels really weird playing as a small character after you've been playing as giants most of the time. As you know, I hated Wano, so it's another reason. Yeah, yeah, that's understandable. For me, most of the appeal of this game comes with the roster size and how well and refined the gameplay is this time, because even though Pirate Warriors 3 had a much bigger campaign and more maps, the gameplay was kind of eh. This, like, the gameplay here, though, is much, much better. Alright, Gear 5 time. I mean, I liked it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that, you know, it's just more refined here. Like, they really took the gameplay from 3 and improved on it in a lot of ways. I'd still replay 3 if I felt like it. I'd probably still go back to it, but this is just so much better. The specials work better. I guess I could see that. There's some specials in this game that don't really work right, that kind of miss sometimes. And there's even some characters that got nerfed. Like Law. Law had a moveset in 3 which was just busted. And he was really overpowered, and they kind of nerfed him in this game, which I don't like. So I guess that's understandable. Nami's gonna stop Big Mom. Tashigi? I forgot Tashigi was in this game, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, Big Mom. Ah! And that didn't kill her. What do you know? Okay, there we go. I like her as a character, but she got nothing going for combat. Yeah. Like, when I'm playing a One Piece game, I don't look at Tashigi and go, oh man, I can't wait to see what Tashigi's moveset is like. she's a fine character and all, but like she's not one of those characters that you're just dying to play as. Same thing with Kobe. Like I never really cared about him either. Yeah. Like he's in this game too, and I really just I don't care. I really don't feel tempted to play as him. Oh my God! It's Jesus of Burgess. My brother gives me shit for that all the time because my last name is Burgess, so he likes to call me Jesus Burgess all the damn time. I never hear the end of it, man. Fucking wee! Somehow that never crossed my mind. Yeah, because I never let it. I never let it cross your mind because I don't want it. I don't want anybody knowing. Like my brother already teasing me with that shit enough as it is. Fucking every time he's like, Jesus of Burgess. Oh, I know you knew my last name. I just didn't want to ever reference the fact that a One Piece character shares my last name. Yeah, I kind of wish they did dub this game. I thought that after a point, with this game having the life cycle that it did, that at one point it would, because the dub is caught up. Like, the dub is completely caught up at this point. I thought for sure that at one point they'd come back to this and give it a dub. But no. I guess they're just not gonna give this game a dub. Ah, he's behind the bamboo thicket. I can't see shit. Got a switch release. Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they could. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Kid or Buggy a beating? Oh, I get a choice. Well, first I gotta beat up Robin for some reason. Oh, cause she's the... Oh, that was the winning objective. Okay. Well, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, whatever. Thoughts on Kid and Law? I like Law. I don't know how to feel about Kid as much. With how, like, his dynamic is with the Straw Hats. I'm still kind of mixed on him. I like Law, though. I mean, he's got a cool design with the fucking metal arm and shit. And I know he's voiced by Justin Cook. Fucking Raditz in the dub. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, what do we got here? Let's play as Zelrog. Do we have any stuff leveled up? A little bit. Just unlock all these real quick. Lies. Oh, I didn't know that. You know, that didn't even occur to me, but, you know, that totally sounds right. I guess that's all we can do. Get these set up, get all these coin boosts. Gotta get the coin boosts. Wait, one more. Alright, Alright. So it looks like we're in Wano, but it's destroyed. Onigashima. Yeah, right. And I got Planet One. Diamante. Steven Tyler showed up. Where is he? There he is. There's Steven Tyler. Zarog, you said that Diamante looks like Mick Jagger at one point, which I could also see, but yeah, I always just compared him to Steven Tyler. Yeah, no, he is definitely based on Steven Tyler. He definitely looks like it, because, you know, rock star, fucking personality, fucking... Just his face in general, dude. Like, you might have just gotten your rock stars mixed up. I do still kind of see it, though. When you do look at a picture of Mick Jagger, you can kind of see it a little bit, but no, I mean, yeah, it's definitely Steven Tyler, though. Get out of here. Oh my god, look who's back. It's Jesus of Burgess! And he's gone. Get that fucker out of here. Turn Eddie into a Metallica mascot. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't believe you did that. I watched that stream and I was like, dude, I think you fucked up like twice. You mistook him for a Metallica mascot and then you said Megadeth. I'm like, how do you not know it's Iron Maiden? Like, what the fuck? Like, you've known this long enough. What the fuck? Metallica doesn't even have a mascot, I don't think. Megadeth is Vic Rattlehead, is his name. But yeah, no, Eddie is Iron Maiden. Okay, so you and Jeff were both wrong. Fuck's sake. For shame. $500 enemies. Okay, well, we already did that. Cool. Hold on, let me read that comment. Again, I really don't like how the PS5 tends to cut off the comments, even when they're not that long. Who's my favorite character in this? You mean this game specifically? I would say in this game, probably Katakuri. Either him or... Well, now it's going to be Eneru because he's finally in the game. So either Eneru, Katakuri, or maybe even Charlotte Cracker. Because I feel like he's underrated. Yeah, gameplay-wise. Gameplay-wise, he's underrated, but as a character, I still like him in Whole Cake. Just, I like his design in this whole thing with Biscuits. I mentioned this last stream, but Whole Cake was pretty creative with its villains and its character designs and its abilities in general, because all of it revolved around, like, food and shit. And I don't know, Cracker just felt like the most, like, one of the more unique characters to me. Hi, Doflamingo. Bye, Doflamingo. This is the sparkle. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes I forget that he has the sparkler hair. I forget that's a detail that he has. Oh, we gotta go to the south. Gotta go fucking fight Mr. 3. Mr. Which, for some reason in the Japanese, they gave him a really fucking high-pitched voice in this. It's hilarious as fuck. Yeah, you wish you had more screen time in the anime. I remember reading an interview at one point, like a statement from Oda saying that had he been given more time, he would have given Smoothie more development. He wanted to have at least more time with Smoothie, but he just didn't have that time to do so. She barely appeared. Yeah. And then you get Wano, where I've heard complaints where this arc had too many characters and too much shit going on. Do I dare ask what's happening in the plot right now? Are you talking about, like... You talking about, like, One Piece in general or the game? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, where are we at? Oh, the levels? I don't even... Yeah, they're just kind of like... Well, these levels just kind of have like a basic premise, like just like a kind of generic plot line. I don't even know if they're like really thought through. I'm gonna have to start paying attention this time to like really see what the characters are saying, because I'm not even really paying attention to these. Like, these are meant to be fluff. These are basically just fluff levels, just to play through, just to give you something to do. Let's see. Any suggestions? Anybody, I expected to love Egghead, but it's falling off for me, like the setting, Kuma's backstory. Yeah. That seemed to be the highlight of it, was the whole thing with Kuma, honestly. Any suggestions? Cavendish? God damn it, you picked the one character that I haven't even touched yet. I haven't even touched Cavendish in this whole game. Fuck! It's okay, we're playing as a low level anyway, it's fine. Let's see here. Logia couldn't be handled. Yeah. Yeah. I saw a complaint the other day talking about how with Zoro specifically, a lot of his fights have kind of just been like dumbed down to like DBZ level shit, where it's just him zooming across the battlefield with like a bunch of like flashing lights and shit. Like, ooh, impact frames, flashing lights, fucking light trails and shit. Like, where's the swordsman choreography at? And I'm like, yeah, I can kind of see what they're talking about. Do I not have enough? Damn, yeah, I don't think I have enough fucking material. I guess I'm just gonna have to roll with that. Yeah, pretty much. Legit, dude. A sword show with Avatar choreography, yeah, pretty much. Imagine. He does have to be careful around base Lucci. Alright, well, let's see if I'm good enough for this. I should be. Do you have his God damn it, card. Having recently rewatched early One Piece, it's crazy how much actual choreography and fight. Yeah, dude, like, I miss how creative they were too, especially with like early One Piece. I feel like the fights had to get really creative in terms of like how the characters had to get around like certain enemies' weaknesses, how they had to get around certain strategies. Like they had to like think, they had to strategize back then. Where you don't really get too much of that these days, I feel like. It feels like nowadays it's just like, okay, who's got the stronger hockey? Basically. Who's got the better hockey? Alright, let me check his transformation, because I don't think I have it. I'm going to assume that it's one of these up here. Oh, it's because I had to take... It's a weird roundabout way of doing it. Yeah. And again, sad to say, most of his more impressive fights were early on, when he had to get creative. Yeah. So, like, which one is it? Full Force Burst. I don't suppose it's that one, is it? Oh, now I'm out of money. Shit. I'm going to assume it's that one. Yeah, I'm going to assume that's the one. Oda and Araki collab when. That reminds me, I don't know if you saw this. I think I shared it in the group. That reminds me of Hakuba? Is that what it's called? That reminds me of that when they were celebrating, what was it, Rurouni Kenshin. A bunch of mangakas, they came together and did a bunch of commemorative art pieces in tribute of Rurouni Kenshin. And Araki had the most low-effort drawing out of all of them, because he just did not give a shit. Hakuba... Do I have it? Yeah, I have it. Okay. Alright. Hakuba... Alright, let's go. You don't remember the drawings? There were quite a few good ones. I think Oda's was one of the better ones. I'm pretty sure Oda had like one of the more standout drawings, but Araki just... He made such a basic fucking sketch, like a portrait sketch. He just did not give a fuck. Okay, that didn't do anything. That was way too close range. I like his sword skills here. His sword play is nice. Kinda underestimated him. Alright, let's see this Hakuba. Fucking... Got the rape face. Let's go. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing? Give Kaku a beating and rescue Kobe. I don't want to rescue Kobe. Fuck Kobe. There, you're saved. Hyrule Warriors 2 and 3. I didn't even know there were 3. I thought there was just 2. Missed the point. Looks like they're Pirate Warriors games that only have character settings from one arc. Wow, that's lame. Oh, that's right. No, you're right, because they're more like Breath of the Wild focused. No, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right. Yeah, that does kind of blow, doesn't it? Because, yeah, I remember, yeah, even though I haven't played them, I'm aware that, like, the first Hyrule Warriors had, like, an ensemble cast from, like, a bunch of different eras of Zelda. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. They're still good. I mean, I'm not doubting that they're good. It's just that, you know, if it just has to do with that one specific game, it kind of, you know, lessens the impact of like, oh, here's all these characters, here's a whole bunch of characters from across the Zelda universe, and then you make a sequel where it's just one specific game's roster. Kind of feels a little bit underwhelming, you know? Right, exactly. If it's not a crossover, then the entire novelty is lost. Exactly. Which was a precedent set by the first game. So you know, yeah, pretty much like right, exactly. You set a precedent. All right, now we got to go over to the west side. Again, the gameplay is fine. I'm sure it is. Like I'm not dogging on the gameplay. We're just talking about like the roster and the setting. Oh no, yeah, no. Castlevania Warriors. I talk about that all the time. Like if there was a hypothetical Castlevania spin-off game that I would want to see, it's Castlevania Warriors. I talk about that shit all the time. Matter of fact, I would even go as far to say that Vampire Survivors is a proof of concept of that, because it's about as close as you can get to that. And I think it works. Just playing as a Castlevania protagonist and just mowing down hordes of Dracula's minions. I can already see it working, dude. It's perfect. Fire Emblem Warriors, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm hoping one day we'll get something like that, like Castlevania Warriors. But I know that if we do get that, people... I know how my fandom is, how the Castlevania fandom is. If we get something like that, we'll get Castlevania Warriors, and then people are like, man, we want a real Castlevania game. Where's the real Castlevania game at, man? We want a mainline Castlevania game, not a spin-off. It's like, man, why can't you fuckers just have fun, man? Because, in my perspective, the story's done. I don't really care if we get a new mainline game, because I'm smart enough to realize that the main story's been told through and through. I'm not worried about a new game, necessarily. I can have fun with spin-offs. But there's a lot of people in the fandom that are just so dead set on, like, no, we need a brand new game. We need a new, like, actual Metroidvania game. And I'm like, I mean, different strokes, I guess, but not for me. I take it or leave it. If it comes, it comes. If we get one, we get one, but it's not a 911. Oh, that's right, it did have Linkle, didn't it? Alright, now we gotta go west again. Oh, east? I thought you said west. West? What kind of compass do you read, lad? Oh, it's Luffy. Hello. Oh, and I gotta stop him from reaching a target area. See, it's stuff like this. This is one of those types of objectives that if you don't pay attention, and if you don't stop the enemy from reaching the objective, you fail the mission. So part of it's paying attention, part of it is making sure that you can actually stop the enemy from getting there, or you fuck up. There's layers. Layers! Warriors games have layers. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to manage here. And I fucked up plenty of times on the higher difficulties. Even if the character is overpowered, you can still fuck up. And I've made that mistake plenty of times, because I'll sit here, I'll get into a headspace, I'm like, man, I feel so good. I'm getting all this dopamine because I'm killing all these enemies. And I'm forgetting that I have an objective to do. And sometimes, even then, my character's just not powerful enough to deal with it in a timely manner, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I should have done that sooner. Well, fuck. Oh, hey, look, it's Kizaru. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I'm the brief Hyrule Tour favorite Zelda character. Favorite Zelda character. You know, that's one of those questions I think that I would have an answer ready for. But now that you actually ask me, I feel like if you were to ask me that question when I was in high school, I probably would have said Skull Kid, because I loved Majora's Mask so much. And I probably still would say that. I probably would still say Skull Kid. Fucking, I don't know. Oh, no, Groose. Groose was a fun character. He was truly like the Kuwabara of that game. Oh my god, Lucci's kicking my ass. Ghirahim, yeah, he was a fun villain. Okay, good, we're done with the mission. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to think back to when I went through a huge Zelda phase back in high school, what character I was really obsessed with. The Kakyoin tongue. I'm surprised I haven't seen that yet. I'm trying to think here. Because, I mean, obviously, yeah, Skull Kid, Ganon, those are some pretty, you know, no-brainers. But I'm trying to think of some underrated choices that I could think of. Tingle Defender? You know what? I vibe with that. I vibe with it. Midna, you know what? Yeah, I was obsessed with Midna back when I was in high school. She was one of my favorite characters. I loved the design with her helmet and just her like tattoo design and shit. I thought she was an interesting character. Fucking. Oh, are we almost done? Oh, well, kinda. Shit. Wait, what's this one called? Strength versus speed. Okay. Let's try. Nami? Oh my god. Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta do this to me? I don't even think I even played with her that much. Let me check here. Yeah. Haven't even touched her. Hardly. Outside of the very few story missions I've had to play as her, I guess. Get her moves ready up. Seasons. Yeah, well, I didn't even have any skills put on her yet. Is this a skill tree? Yeah, so what this is, these are basically just kind of like buffs, like little passives. This is your skill tree. Like, this is where you assign, like, their special moves. This is just passives and shit. Try and get Zeus if I can. Do I have? Let me check. I don't think I have. Where's Zeus? Where is Zeus? Son of a bitch. God damn it. I went the wrong way. Alright, well. Fuck. Alright, well, we're just gonna deal with it. And I immediately get tossed around like a ragdoll by a fucking jobber. Damn, she shattered all those motherfuckers. Well, goddamn, that wiped them all out. What are the skins like? Hardly any. Especially compared to the previous game, where that game had a shit ton of skins. There's hardly any costumes in this game. I think most of the costumes only went to the main characters like Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and a couple others, but a lot of the costumes got left out in this game. 3 had way more. Yeah, I'll probably show them off when we're done with this mission, just to show you how many we have. Sometimes I forget that the extra costumes even exist, because there's like a costume button. You press square when you highlight a character. I'm like, oh yeah, I forget that I can change costumes in this game because I forget that they exist. Gondola Luffy, not long hair Sakura. Legit. God, I'm just getting tossed around like a motherfucker. Just getting tossed all over the place. Oh, Naruto? Okay. They gave Naruto a bunch of weird-ass costumes in the Storm games. They had, like, they gave him a costume for every, like, nationality. They had, like, yeah, Gondola, they gave him a Lederhosen, they gave him a pirate costume, they gave him a Napoleon costume, they gave him a cowboy costume, a samurai costume. Like, dude, who's using these? Who the fuck is using all these costumes? Because I've played the Storm games for a long time. I don't think I've ever ran into anybody who ever actually used the fucking Gondola costume or the Lederhosen costume. Nobody's using those. Help Hawkins. Give Burgess and Kizaru a beating. Didn't I already do that? Didn't I already beat these fuckers and I've got to wait for the objective to update because I got to wait for all these characters to finish talking? I think that's what's happening. Yeah, I think that's what's happening right now. I gotta wait for all this shit to play catch up. Gotta love it. Okay, so we need to get Hawkins up to the... Yeah, see, look how long it took for that thing to update. Good lord, man. I really hope they fix that with the next Pirate Warriors. Like, if you complete an objective, just hurry up and update the objective already. Don't make me sit here and wait for all the characters to talk. Give Garp a beating. Okay, so we got that done. Now we just gotta go beat up Garp. Gotta go beat up the old man. This shit's probably detrimental to speedrunners. I can't imagine anybody trying to speedrun this shit. That shit would get so obnoxious. Like, how can you speedrun a game like this where it's literally just locked to the characters talk, like, the dialogue? Like, the game is ran by the dialogue in the update windows. Like, you can't speedrun shit. Unless you somehow find a way to glitch past their dialogue, I don't know. Oh my god, we got Katakuri on our team. Hell yeah. How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man? Hiya! Oh my god, carrot. A carrot! This summer, Rob Schneider is a carrot. And he's gonna find out that being a carrot isn't all that it's cracked up to be. Oh my god. Doesn't have an old Garp alt? Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yeah, I know what you mean, but you mean like where the thought of X winning against Y is so ridiculous, it's funny. It's kind of like how in like when you play the Tenkaichi games, you got Krillin up against Omega Shenron or something like that. Oh my god, look at all these enemies that are here. We got Hancock, we got Kid. Wait, why did it freeze me? Nami, you got something to say? Yeah, no, you're right. No, I can see why it's sillier in this case. Okay, there we go. Zoro, so now we gotta go fight Zoro. Oh my fucking Jozu. Jozu was playable in Burning Blood, the fighting game. I don't think he's playable here. Yeah, you know he's playing Sanji Can't Women. Yeah, I did know that, and I also know that's the case for Burning Blood too, and I fucking hate that, because if you try to play Burning Blood with Sanji, if you're going up against someone who has a woman on their team, you're just defenseless. You can't do shit. You cannot harm them. You just have to sit there and eat shit if you're playing as Sanji. Like, imagine if other fighting games did that, where they added a character into the game that just refuses to fight if you pick a specific character. Then you just have to eat shit. Oh yeah, Burning Blood makes it to where he attacks with hearts too, but they do shit for damage. That's the thing. So they still do that. He'll attack with hearts, but they don't do anything. I don't think Zoro should have a mini-map in this. What was it? In World Seeker? That one open world One Piece game? When you play as Zoro in the DLC, his mini-map is like jumbled and pixelized. Because, you know, he's lost. Because, you know, he can't fucking find directions for shit. He should move in the opposite direction if you press the stick. That would be something. Stop freezing me. Brooke? God, what is this brawl we got going on here? What the fuck we get? There's like a street fight. What is this? They got like a street free-for-all going on here. Okay, get Jobber out of the way. He's out of the picture. Can we kill Zoro, please? Get this mission over with. Yeah, I know that you've had a lot of issues with like the Steam version of Pirate Warriors, and I was hoping that you'd come back to that at some point because yeah, I think you get a kick out of these games, but it's just unfortunate that those ports are so broken. But I would hope that they're long fixed now, maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, that was rough. Not helping that I didn't have her leveled up at all. That was just rough. I would if I could just play it. Yeah, that's bad. That's rough. I don't know how they could fuck up that port so bad. Yeah, I would hope that 4 works better than 3. Because 3 is technically a PlayStation 3 era game. That is much older. Ah, fuck, we fucked that up. I guess we're going to the next one. Wait. Okay, yeah, we're going to the next one. Alright. Alright. You know what? I'm playing as Cracker. Fuck y'all. Do I have his stuff optimized? Yeah, I think so. Alright. And then watch Card's gonna say something like, wait, no, you don't have this ability that makes him better. Get hit, yeah, see, get his ability. Alright, which one? Re-enter. Okay, I think I have that. I have that. Biscuit armor. You talk about this one? Yeah. See, I was already way ahead of you. Why is that an ability, not a base power? I think they just do that as a way of getting you to play the character and to level him up, because with some of these characters, they want you to, like, unlock these maps, these, like, skill maps, so they want you to have a reason to, like, level them up. That's probably why they did that. So he has a glitch where he can stay in it forever? Well, I don't know the glitch, sadly, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off, but... My god, I was like, where are you? It's like I'm fucking them up so badly that they escape my line of sight. Yeah! So if you do second while you're in that armor, it gives you... Hold on. Good old PS5, cutting off my comments. If you do second while you're in the armor, it gives... Use the ability. Okay, so if I do... Oh, this? Did I do it? I feel like I did it. I think I did it, because I don't see a meter down there. I think I pulled off the glitch. Alright, I think I did it. Oh, wait, I can't dash. Fuck. Okay, maybe that's the caveat. I can't dash. Okay. Alright, so technically, I stay in it forever. I'm just not allowed to dash. Well, that kind of sucks for mobility, but... I mean, I guess that's cool. I pulled it off on the first try. That's neat, I guess. All right, let me make my way over here, and then I'll try it again. Actually, let me see it right now. Actually, let's see if it's like any faster. No, not really. Female army, yeah, pretty generic stuff. I assume that's Amazon Lily. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out. Just get fucked in the corner. It's just an endless combo. What the f— I'm just mashing square, and it's just endless. I'm surprised he didn't die from that. Wow, okay. I'm surprised he didn't die. Just endless combo rape in the corner. Alright. You know what? I'm probably not going to use this armor. Well, I'll probably use it when I'm in the heat of action, because I would like to dash for mobility so I can move around this map faster, because I know that's going to subtract from my score later on. So now that I'm over here, now I'll go back into the armor. Like such. And I'll just sit here and just do this the whole way. Okay, maybe not. I'll just make my way over here. Hello! This is so stupid. I am the immovable object. Bitch. A low rent? Wait. Did he say truly a low rent pirate and not a low rate pirate? I'm not sure that's what you meant to say, Cracker. Give Frankie. See, I already did that. I killed Frankie like 5 minutes ago. Oh, and company. I'm sorry. Not just Frankie. It's Frankie and company. Oh, and I already did that. Yeah, see. Bye, Chopper. Oh, hello, Usopp. Usopp, I'm gonna warn you right now, you might want to Usopp dash! Never a nit. There was actually. It was actually a PSP game. And I played it back in the day. It was called Naruto Ultimate Ninja Impact. It's pretty fun. That could probably be something you could stream sometime, actually. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Impact. There we go. Give me my S+. Well, I'm glad I learned about that glitch. That's kind of handy. Even though I have to sacrifice mobility for it. A warrior's get. Yeah, it's questionable, but it worked. Somehow they got it to work. I mean, the draw distance is, you know, fucked. It's foggy as shit, and the draw distance is short-ranged as hell. But it works. It's fun. I don't know why they made it a PSP game, but they did it. You know what? Let's run Crocodile. He's one of my... Oh, yeah. Crocodile. He's one of my favorite characters. I don't know why I neglected to mention him. Yeah. Crocodile's my favorite One Piece character, period. I totally forgot to mention him. Oh yeah, before I forget, because I mentioned this already, the costumes. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with how he plays in this one, because yeah, he's a Sky type in this. And because they took away his costumes in this. So yeah, Luffy has costumes. Look at that, look at all these costumes he has. He has all these different versions from all the different arcs and shit. That's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 whole costumes. Motherfucker gets 10 costumes. Zoro gets 4 costumes. Nami gets 2. Usopp gets 4. Sanji gets 5. He even gets the raid suit, which I think is pretty cool. Chopper gets nothing. Robin gets nothing. Frankie gets nothing. Brook gets nothing. Yeah, most of them are samey for Luffy. Yeah. No pre-time skip for... Yeah, kind of lame. And some of these costumes are just kind of like lazy variants where it's just, oh, hat on, hat off. Okay, so we have old Whitebeard and we have new Whitebeard. Okay, that's pretty nifty. Lucci's got shirtless. Oh yeah, S-Snake has one with her shoes off. I guess that matters enough. Bonnie, and then old Bonnie. Yeah. Kobe gets a costume, yeah, because he deserves it. Drake gets costume, alright, yeah. Yeah. Aokiji gets one, figures. Sabo? Okay, yeah. Smoker? Ah, see, his hair's spiky in one, and his hair's slicked back in the other. That's the difference. Now, Law, there is another costume that Law has that I don't have, which is the Wano variation. Because I think you have to get like you have to get the whole costume pack for that, which I didn't get. Yeah, we got pre-time skip Tashigi, but not Nami. Again, really weird logic with this game. So we got one for Kid, one for... Okay. Kind of... Again, the choices for some of these... Oh, there's his weed costume. His weed fucking... And I think, yeah, that's it. That's all for your costumes. Again, Pirate Warriors 3 had a shit ton of costumes with a lot of creativity in some of them, too. Some of them even changed their movesets entirely. I think with Shanks... Shanks had a costume that... Or wait, am I thinking of Burning Blood? I think I'm thinking of Burning Blood. Never mind. But still, yeah, no, Pirate Warriors 3 had a shit ton of costumes. So it sucks that this one kind of, you know, sacrificed that. That really blows. But yeah. Yeah, it's really a toss-up. There's things that this one does better than 3, and there's things that 3 does better than this one. It really is a toss-up. It's a really weird situation. Okay, who was I gonna play as? I was gonna play as oh yeah, Crocodile. Do I have his stuff leveled? Kind of. Get that strength stat boosted. Yep, Croc. Croc indeed. Where's his rebreather? Aw, oh, damn. Guess that's all I can use. Alright. Oh wait, not that one. Coin collector. You bastard. Oh. I guess I had another space. Alright. I was like, what the fuck happened? Oh, they're watching Shippuden with me. Okay. Wait, let me read the whole thing again. Okay. Oh, we gotta kill Steven Tyler again. Are you talking about, Are you talking about, Ninja Impact? The game we just talked about? Or are you talking about something else? Oh, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, that'll be an interesting watch. That'll be an interesting game to play through. I think I even tried to go out of my way to 100% it too, at one point. Naruto had a bunch of PSP games, as a matter of fact. There was Naruto Legends. There was the Ultimate Ninja games on there too. There was like 3 different Ultimate Ninja games, respectively. Then there was an Ultimate Ninja Impact. And then there was fucking, what was that called? Kizuna Chronicles, I think it was called? Or Kizuna something. Yeah, legit, dude. If only. Is Hawkeye in this? Oh yeah, he is. I could probably play as him next. Joker! Oh, do you? Yes, it is dubbed. Naruto games are pretty good about being dubbed, as far as I know. At least, yeah, for most of the Naruto games that I've played, they've all been dubbed. All the PSP games should be dubbed, but yeah. It's weird. They're a lot better with dubbing Naruto than they are with One Piece, even though One Piece is arguably one of the most popular manga in the world, which is funny to me. I know, like, it's different over here than it is in Japan, because I know in Japan it's, like, the most popular manga around. But it's just weird to me that, like, I guess Naruto is just more popular over here than One Piece? I don't know. Yeah, like, it is the most popular by far. Yeah, has something to do with their Western presence, I would imagine. I just hope that, yeah, I hope that with future One Piece games that they do decide to start dubbing them, because the dub is caught up. And arguably, I would say that One Piece is more popular in the US than it ever has been. So, why not? The US only Inuyasha game, what the fuck? Was it made by a US developer? Or was it made in Japan specifically for US audiences? Either way, that's strange. The latter? Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That does happen. You'll get games that are made by Japan that are made specifically for US audiences. That has happened before. I've seen it. Oh my god, it's fucking the three goddamn brothers. So Bruce! Oh, it's a turn-based RPG? There were a lot of those on the DS. Dragon Ball had one. Fucking, yeah. Inuyasha had one. I think even Avatar had one. Avatar had a turn-based RPG, I think, on the DS. Full Metal Alchemist DS game. I still want to get that, because I have a DS. I've been meaning to get my hands on the Full Metal Alchemist game at some point. I saw, because I think while I was trying to look for it, actually, I was looking for a copy of it. Someone was selling theirs with a signature by Alphonse Elric's voice actor. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. And it was relatively cheap, too. I was like, oh, cool, I can get a copy of the game with Al's signature on it? Oh my god! I forgot Katakuri was even here. Oh, that's what he does today? Huh. That's another anime that I have no knowledge about, Dr. Stone. I don't know anything about that anime. I heard you guys briefly talk about it on stream about how it was like very science-based. Or something. I guess that's kind of the vibe I get by the promo artwork that I've seen of it, like the poster art, because he's holding like a, fucking oh, what was the name of those fucking glasses they use? I forget the name of those things. Humanity gets frozen, world goes back to caveman times. Science boy wakes up, decides to rebuild society. Huh. Focus on science is refreshing. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely different. How many we got left? I mean, we're getting there. We're getting closer. We're about a quarter of the way done. I think we'll play as Kaido. Oh wait, no, I said I was gonna play as Mihawk. Fuck. Yeah, let's play as Mihawk. What am I doing? Alright, where's Mihawk? He's right here. Yep. Okay, so you said for Mihawk. Oh, I know, but I figured I would play as him anyway because I do like Mihawk. So when playing Mihawk, doing his entire square string will make his sword turn green. After that, do his 3 move, and then with that, it'll make do the little knife thing. It'll melt through like any character. Okay. We will see how that goes. Do I have any strength stats I can use off for? I see 2 up there actually. God damn, I'm so low on money. Always so low on cash. Special moves, okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. So he said do the entire square string. That if I can do it without getting hit. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was the combo he was just talking about. No achievements for Inuyasha. That's how you know no one cares? Wow. Oh wow, yeah, okay. That does indeed melt through the characters. Wow, alright. Shit. Funny that it has to be with the little dagger, too. How I like that little detail. His strongest attack is with the dagger. Alright, where are we going? Give Luffy a beating and rescue Mr. 2. Why are we rescuing Mr. 2? Damn, yeah, that just tears through them like butter. Mr. 2 and Fee strike me like they play similarly. Phi, Fee, Phi, both on. She get the fuck out of my face. Oh no, Burgess and company appeared. Champion! Now we need to take care of this problem. We need to We need to get rid of this problem right now. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this. No, no, don't you wee! Get that shit out of here. Jesus burgers. That's probably got to be the most common, like, pun I've heard on my name. Good old Darien Burgers. Okay, what are we doing? Give Tashigi and Burgess a beating. Well, good luck, I already did that, so now we just gotta wait and play catch up. So in the meantime, we're just gonna sit here and beat the fuck out of these little pirates until the thing updates and gives me a new objective. Defeat Kid and cut off enemy reinforcements. Where's he at? Where's that little bitch at? Where's that skinny little piece of shit at? Four Kids did so much damage to One Piece rep. You know what? I feel like that's also part of what did it too. Yeah, you're right about that. I imagine that probably had an effect on One Piece's reception in the West for a long time. That definitely didn't help things. Matter of fact, you know what? I feel like both One Piece and Dragon Ball as a dub are going through the same situation right now, because both, I've seen both camps where people will shit on the dub of Dragon Ball. It's like, obviously we're celebrating the dub of Kai. When people talk about the dub of Dragon Ball Z, most times they're talking about the dub of Kai, because it's arguably better in like every single way, right? But then you'll get people like, oh, what are you talking about? The dub of Dragon Ball sucks. And then they'll pull a clip from the Funimation dub from the 90s. And it's like, bro, we're not talking about that shit. Same thing with One Piece. Like, when you talk about the dub of One Piece, most people are talking about the current dub that's going on right now. They're not talking about the Four Kids dub. Oh, there's dub hate. Like, honestly, at this rate, there's just dub hate for about everything. People will hate on a dub just for the cardinal sin of it being a dub, no matter how good it is. But yeah, no, I definitely do feel as though One Piece and Dragon Ball have similar situations where, like, their early dubs have kind of damaged their reputation, and even if they have better dubs in modern day, people will just look past it and go, well, yeah, well, the dub back then sucked. What about Four Kids? We're not talking about Four Kids. Yeah, well, what about the Funimation dub of Dragon Ball? We're not talking about the Funimation dub of Dragon Ball, are we? Oh my god, it's Garp. When I talk about, are you talking about Dragon Ball? I mean, I guess with, I mean, it's understandable with Dragon Ball's case, because when you talk about, because Dragon Ball Z Kai is basically like a rebranding, kind of. It basically was a reboot for Dragon Ball Z. So when you talk about Dragon Ball Z in general, I guess most people are going to gravitate toward the Funimation dub of the 90s. Like, you kind of do have to specify about... You do kind of have to specify that you're talking about Dragon Ball Z Kai, right? So I guess that is kind of fair. That's why they call it the Kai dub, right? They're not calling it, like, the Z dub. They're calling it the Kai dub. Right. That's also true. It was a cultural revolution. Dragon Ball Z was fucking huge. So I feel like by proxy, most people are going to remember it for that dub specifically. So yeah, I mean, it is kind of apples to oranges, I guess. Now I will play as Kaido. What do we got left? Why did I get an A rank on this? Huh. Because I was clearly good enough to get S rank on everything else. I wonder why I was only getting an A rank on this mission. Huh, I did not know that. I didn't know they did multiple funny dubs. I thought there was just the one, and then they rebranded it for Kai. Alright, what do we got for Kaido? Hybrid Kaido is fun, but base Kaido is weirdly enough the stronger version. Yeah, I kind of figured that was the case because this version of Kaido seems more speed-based and more like, you know, more technical, kind of. Whereas base Kaido just definitely feels like more of a powerhouse. There's Ocean, then Broadcast, and then Record. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense now that you mention it like that. I didn't even have him level up all the way. I need to figure out how to get more money. Without... Well, I'm probably gonna have to do that off stream. I'm gonna have to, like, figure out a way to grind for money off stream and such. You know what? Actually, yeah, hold up. Now that he mentions it, now that Card mentioned it, I think we're gonna do this the interesting way. We're gonna play as base Kaido first, and then we're gonna go up to Hybrid Kaido. Yeah. Okay, well, he's leveled up. We got this. Okay, Kaido's already leveled up a decent amount. We should be good. Okay, make sure we got our... I had to keep putting on these coin boosting abilities because I need them. Okay, Bounty Hunter's already set. Coin Ledger, there we go. Alright. Look how he could barely fit through the doorway! Look at that! He's just barely big enough to fit through this doorway. Boy, I'm glad they made those doors big enough to accommodate for someone as big as Kaido. Which, I mean, you know, considering that this is the world of One Piece and considering how big characters can get, I guess you kind of have to start making doors that big. Because characters that are just big like this all the time, it's just the norm. Did you ever watch Naruto? So, with Naruto, it was interesting. So, when I started Naruto, I was still in junior high, and I wasn't even into anime. I did not watch anime. I had, like, little to no knowledge about anime whatsoever. But my brother, he was currently in the middle of watching Shippuden, and he came over one day, and he was like, dude, you gotta watch this with me. And he was actually in the middle of the Hidan and Kakuzu fight. And when I started watching it with him, that was when it hooked me. Because it revealed this world of animated storytelling that just hooked me. I was like, dude, we gotta watch the next episode. Man, this fight's getting really good. I kind of want to see what happens next. And so I was hooked. I started watching Naruto with him, and then soon after that, once we started watching it, we got into the game. We got Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. And then when we played Naruto Storm 3, that was basically my way of, like, digesting the main story, because Storm 3, the Naruto Storm games are honestly a pretty good way of, like, going through the main story of Naruto in a condensed manner. Like, obviously you're gonna miss some stuff, but I feel like if you're, like, trying to get into it, if you just want to know what the basic story of Naruto is from beginning to end, you can play Naruto Storm and get a basic understanding of what the story is like. And that's kind of how I did it for a while. But yeah, no, my brother introduced me to Naruto, and that's kind of how it started. Hold on. Let me go back and... concentration resistance. Okay, you're talking about the passives. Miss Toonami. I didn't catch Toonami all that much when I was younger. I think the only times I ever caught Toonami was the very few times that I saw a DBZ episode and some Inuyasha episodes. That was it. That was the only time I ever caught Toonami. And yeah, my ass could not stay up for that because I had a bedtime. I had to go to bed. And unfortunately, and I mentioned this before, you know, it kind of sucked growing up with Adult Swim because, you know, as a kid, if you stayed up past like 3 a.m., you know, you would be met with some pretty disturbing shit from Adult Swim and Toonami sometimes. There was some pretty dark adult material that I was not ready for at that age. Adult Swim would put on, they would always show some like acid trip bumpers, some like really psychedelic, like psychological bumpers that don't make any sense and just frankly disturbed me as a kid. Yeah, 5 or 6 years older than me, pretty much. But I'll tell you right now, I mentioned this to Zelrog already, but when I was a kid, when I did catch Toonami, when I did catch those episodes of Inuyasha when I was younger, kinda left me unsettled sometimes because I wasn't used to watching shows like that where they would tackle darker stuff like that, where you got like demons and blood and, you know, the scary music would set in. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't want to watch this at night. It's pitch black. It's like pitch black in my room. I don't want to watch this. What am I doing right now? Give Carrot or Lucci a beating. Where are they? Damn, there goes my dragon form. Right. I've watched a couple history videos about Toonami here and there about like how it definitely blew up because of Dragon Ball Z, that without a doubt. Sailor Moon, DBZ, and then nothing but Naruto eventually. I do remember catching episodes of early Naruto back in the day because of that too. That intro was kick-ass. I remember the old intro for that. I don't know how exactly, but I think the electric attack and the dragon do acid damage. I will keep that in mind. Oh, we're done. Cool. Well. Wait, what? Really? They would play The Room on April Fools every year? What the fuck? How did I never catch on to that? When was this? Then one year they started it and then cut away to Tom on the... What the... Wow. I didn't know they did that, though. When did they start doing that? Had to be. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna do Hyper Kaido. You already know what it is. Gotta get my coins. Gotta get my goddamn coins. If it happened today, I guarantee it would be leaked and ruin the surprise. It blindsided everyone. Yeah, I could imagine. Was the Dawn is your enemy bumper real? Yeah, it was real. No, it was definitely real. That was one of the bumpers that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, and I hated them for that. I fucking hate them for that, dude. I don't know whose idea it was to run that shit. But no, the speculation with that bumper comes with the extended version of it, and how I guess the eyes would blink at the end. That's where the speculation comes in. But no, the bumper was very much real. I hated that shit as a kid, dude. Like, dude, like, I'm sorry that I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry, like, what do you want me to do? I'm just a kid, man. You don't need to punish me for waking up early, alright? I gotta go to school. I'm already getting punished enough as it is, man. Inuyasha was always on Adult Swim's lineup because it was Mike Lazo's favorite anime? Huh. Well, that's neat. Man's got taste. God damn, he's just... look at me, I'm just tearing through everything right now, dude. Like, I feel like Godzilla right now, man. like, look, dude. This is one of those situations where you're either playing one game or a different game entirely. When you're playing as a small character, you're playing a totally different game. When you're playing as a giant character, you're playing a totally different game entirely, dude. Like, dude, these are two different games. This is Godzilla Simulator right now. What is this? Like, me playing as Kaido right now is absolutely not the same thing as when I'm playing as Nami. This is a totally different scenario right here. Okay, camera. Yeah, like, the size difference here definitely changes up the gameplay significantly. Like, imagine if in Hyrule Warriors you were able to play as, like, Calamity Ganon, which, can you? Can you play as Calamity Ganon? That'd be crazy if you could. Naruto Warriors is Kurama, yeah. That's what makes it fun, though. Like, that's the thing, though, and I was telling my brother about this, because we were talking about One Piece games and how, like, really sell the scope of these characters' powers. I think this is the way to do it. Like, there's no better way to sell the scope of how powerful a character is than by just making the game so fucking unapologetically unbalanced like this. Just to have them be just this hulking skyscraper of a character and just tearing shit up like this. You can't really sell that well in, like, a 1v1 fighting game, right? Oh, but he's normal Ganon sized? Well, that sucks. Where's the novelty? How the fuck does that even work? Calamity Ganon, but he's normal Ganon sized. What the fuck? How big is Cash? Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to find that out. I don't even think I've gotten to look at that quite yet. We're gonna find out. He dwarfed big. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at that. Oh, it's just his special? Damn, well, I'm still gonna look at it. We're gonna see how big it is, though. I'm curious. Capture the eye. Okay, so we gotta capture this territory. Alright. Just gotta capture the territory. How hard could that be for big ol' Kaido? Sage sucks in this game. Yeah. I that's why I haven't really picked him as much, because I'm like, I don't know how he would play in this for a Dynasty Warriors type game, but I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out. You get your ass back here. You're flying away. Oh, now I gotta capture another territory. Okay. Gotta go over here. That didn't kill Crocodile? You gotta be shitting me. Oh, he's talking to Card. I mean, what do you want him to do, Crocodile? You're fighting against you're literally fighting against Kaido. What do you want him to do? You see this giant hulking skyscraper of a monster. What do you want him to do? The only thing he can do is just sit there and take it. Just let this happen. You can kick and scream all you want, but it's gonna happen. Deku Stick, worst character? Deku Stick? Is that a character? You're... This stick... Wait a minute. Is that a character? The Deku Stick. You're talking... Or, oh wait, no, as a weapon, okay. I was like... Okay. I'm sitting over thinking that the Deku Stick was a playable character. Okay. No, okay. I totally misinterpreted what you said. I'm sitting over thinking that the fucking Deku Stick was a playable character. Imagine, dude. Just imagine. Yeah, you could. You could drive as a metal box in Crash Team Racing. Why not? Why not play as a Deku Stick? You can play as a piece of tofu in Resident Evil 2 Remake, for fuck's sake. Okay, defeat these. Okay, we got Sanji. Yeah, you're Mr. 3. Corner rape. He had no chance, dude. Think she wish it had gone more the Slayers for not like big RPG end, but yeah. Kinda, yeah. Oh, why'd you do that? I didn't mean to do that. But whatever. Get in there. That didn't kill him, did it? I don't think it did. Get in there. God, he can barely fit through the door. God, the camera. Dude, the camera is struggling in this room. Get out of the building. Get out of that building. We don't need to be in there. I'm coming for you, Porky. Ah! Okay, there's one more enemy all the way over there. All the way over there. God, this walk speed is so slow, dude. Move it along. Oh, Sanji. This really does become like Vampire Survivors at a point where like you become so overpowered and you're destroying so much stuff in your way that you can't see what's going on in front of you. Like you lose track of who you're supposed to be kicking. There we go. Like I'm losing track of whose ass I'm beating. Try not to overlevel myself. Well, that's the idea, though. It's a power fantasy. You gotta overlevel. You just gotta be a force of nature. Damn, I'm surprised I'm not getting the S pluses, man. Yes, spinning like a princess. A giant. Alright. How far are we? I played way too much Ganon when I was, for the first time. Had him like level 100. I didn't even know. Is there a level cap in there? I would assume it'd be level 100, right? Unless, wow. Man, I guess that's not surprising considering, you know, Ganon fan. Damn, we still got all these maps left. And we started like... When did we start? We started like right here, didn't we? I think so. Yeah. We started right here. And we're all the way back... Man. I think there is, but it's over 100. Huh. Man. Where was I? Where was that? Right here? Yeah. We want to do Shanks. Why not? And this is the Film Red version. This is like the more updated version of Shanks. And I don't think I have him... Well, kind of leveled up a little bit. But I never have enough money. We've got to have money. I suck with him, though. It's okay. I won't suck with him. This is gonna be a trip. Yeah, Shanks may be small, but he's got the power of a giant. He's got the power and abilities of a giant character. He might as well. I remember one time when I was just getting into One Piece, like literally just starting fresh, and my brother was already caught up. And like, I think it was like Dressrosa at that point. He was already caught up. But I remember telling him, I'm like, oh yeah, my favorite character is Shanks. And he got mad at me at that point, because he's like, why would you say your favorite character is Shanks? You don't even know what his abilities are. And at that point, nobody really did, because Shanks is, by all accounts, a mysterious character. We still don't really know all that much about him, or what he can really do. So it's like, he's like, how can you say that's your favorite character? You don't even know what he does. I was like, I don't know, he just looked cool. Maybe that's why I liked him, because of how mysterious he was. Because he's built up to be like this super, like, he's meant to be built up as like this force of nature, like this mysterious, like, powerhouse that even the Marines are scared of. So it's like, why wouldn't you like him, right? Yeah, you like his vibes. That's it, maybe I just liked his vibes. Just calling off vibes. Oh my god, Blackbeard. Oh, I'm sorry, Teach. They don't call him Blackbeard, they call him Teach. Oh my god, Katakuri, Katakuri. Alright, boost, 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 boost. Boost. Let's get rid of Mr. Free. We don't need you here. Get rid of this skank. Oh, he canceled me out of it? Yeah, no kidding, he can be obnoxious to fight. He just canceled me out of my own special. Oh, Kaido's here. Hello. When did you get here? When did you get here and how did you get here, dude? Just Kaido jump scare out of nowhere. Dead. Just dead. Yeah, Ace, Croc, yeah, especially Croc. I hate having to fight Crocodile half the time. Him and Smoker, yeah, most Logia users just suck to fight. He'll steal the motherfucking enemy and make them invincible? What? I didn't even know he could do that. What's going on, Juan? Yeah, you finally caught the stream. Yeah, last time I had to cut the stream short. So it was only like a 40-minute stream, so yeah, it doesn't surprise me if you weren't able to make it. Now you made it! Yeah! Now you made it. And I mean, I don't know how much longer I got left, but yeah. Oh my god! What is happening? Dead. Oh, wait, I gotta stop Kid from reaching an area. Hold up. See, this is one of those things I was talking about, where if you're not paying attention, you might fail the mission. I'm supposed to be stopping Kid from reaching a certain area, and I'm gonna fail. Shanks, you better hurry up. Oh wait, this is a submission, so it doesn't matter if I fail it, but still. It's one of those things, man, you gotta pay attention. Have you seen the Castlevania play yet? No. I'm not particularly interested in the play. It's just not really my thing. I know a lot of other people are hyped about it, which, I mean, that's good for them, but I'm not really particular about it. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that it's happening. It's cool that, you know, Castlevania's gotten enough attention to the point where it has its way. But, yeah. Oh, Kid's still alive. Bitch. Anyway, back to the actual objectives, please. Back to the real fight at hand. Yeah, they're all women. Which kind of makes it feel a little weird, knowing that half the characters are women when they're supposed to be guys. It's kind of jarring. Like, it's acceptable in Alucard's case, because, you know, he's more androgynous out of anybody. But seeing a woman play Dracula, it's just a chick with a beard on her face. It's like, that's kind of weird. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, I've heard it's got some changes, like, didn't they include some stuff from the radio drama, too, or something, from what I've heard? Like, I know it's not like a complete one-to-one retelling of Symphony of the Night. Like, there's, like, some stuff that they've added, some stuff that they changed. Yeah, Magnus appeared. Yeah, so that is something from the radio drama. Which, once again, the radio drama is one thing I don't care about that much either, so... Double fact that I don't really care about it. Because I frankly didn't care about the radio drama either. And I listened to it, and I just... That was not for me. Alright. Surely we got the S+ on this, right? Please? Uh-oh, base falling. Base falling. What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Card? Base falling. How long has the stream been? We've been streaming for about 2 hours-ish, kind of. How long did we start? We started... Yeah, just over 2 hours. I might wrap it up after one more. I might do, I want to do some Snake Man, Luffy. I love Snake Man. I'm gonna be honest with you. One more One Piece. Somehow I just missed it for no reason. Oh. I kind of want to do Snake Man. Snake Man is so fun. I love the Snake Man design. Yeah, let's do some Snake Man. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and we're partnered up with Shanks and Ace. Fitting. How fitting. Alright, Snake Man time. Snake Man! Just gonna tear through everybody. There's the move that I want to see. That's my favorite move right there. I love seeing that. That move is so fun to use. Lakamamba! Oh, you're gonna make me fight Sabo? Come on. Mario, stop. We're brothers. I have no brother. I said I have no brother. I have no brother. Juan, respectfully, we're not going to talk about that. we're not going to do that today. Let's be real. Everyone knows, everybody on this stream knows what my thoughts are on Netflixvania. We all know what we feel about it. We're just going to retread the same talking points. We don't need to do this. Yeah, I know, but you know, the grave has already been dug. You know, you dig for more dirt, the grave's dug already, you know. We all know how we feel about the show, you know. We can't let it live rent-free in our heads all the time, you know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the best part is talking about the same talking points for the 1,928th time. I know. That's why I don't want it to be the 1,929th time. I don't want to be a broken record, you know. Because you know there's a sort of mantra that I like to live by, right? You know, if you really hate something, don't acknowledge it. Don't talk about it. Ignore it. Don't even give it the time of day. And that's what I do for Netflixvania. I ignore it. I don't like talking about it. I don't like giving it attention. Because I hate it. Like, I know for some people they like to hate watch something, or they like to just, you know, poke fun at it all the time. For some people, they get stuff out of that. I mean, you know, different strokes, you know. Different strokes for different folks, but for me, nah. I like to just keep to myself and just pretend it doesn't exist. That's the best thing you can possibly do, just pretend it doesn't exist. What are we doing? Capture historic layer. Okay, we're close. Where's the leader at? Where's the leader? Why is he all the way down there? There is no Tooth Fairy, there is no Queen of England, and there is no Netflixvania. We all simultaneously got brain damage at the same time. Bazooka!
またお前の孫が騒ぎを起こしたぞ。お前はしばらくせんべい禁止だ。
なんでルフィのせいでわしがせんべいを我慢せにゃならんのじゃ。許さんぞ。
うるさい。私が苦労する横でいつもバリバリせんべい。
What are you gonna do now? I already gave him a beating. Update. Psst. You need to update the objective anytime. Anytime, anytime. Anytime.
おーし、スネークマン。くそ、一枚上手だったか。
Literally, any day now. You can update the objective any day now, game. I guess in the meantime, I'll just go take care of Garp down here. Since, okay, there we go. Jeez, man. Like, we need to have, like, a timer set for how long it takes for these objectives to update, dude. Like, is that, like, a minute? Oh, it's Sengoku I gotta fight. I thought they were allies. They were in blue. Man, y'all are a bunch of liars. I thought y'all were allied with me. Well, now, you know what? Well, you've earned this. You should have just stayed allied with me. Oh, wait. Oh, so I beat him in the submission. Okay. So because I beat him up, now he's like, okay, fuck. Fine, we'll be on your team. Like, okay. Oh my god, how many times have we fought you this stream, Mr. 3? Like, literally, how many times have we had to kick your ass? Mr. 3 has shown up probably the most out of any character so far. He just wants that smoke. He really just wants that smoke. Bye, Brooke. Thank you so much for playing my game. I like the jet propulsion coming out of his legs like that. That's funny. Alright, good. S+. I assume most of the time the threshold for getting an S+ is like 10 minutes. I assume. Might be a mistranslation. My friend says Richter and Annette might have been related. What? The fuck? Alright, y'all. Well, I mean, we got like, what is that, 7? Or 6? Yeah, 6. Okay, we got like 6 episodes left of this. I don't think I got time for that, though, so it's going to be segmented again. So forget what I said about categorizing this stuff. We're just going to, every time I stream this game, we're just going to do however many of these we can, because there's just way too many. There's way too many, and these take way too long to do, so it's just going to be whatever I feel like. That's just what we're going to do. Anytime I decide to hop on, we're just going to do however many episodes I feel like doing. But yeah. Figured we'd end it off with Snake Man, because Snake Man is the way to go. So, I feel like we got to show off a decent amount of characters today. That was a good run. So, just as long as you stream more. I'm trying. Like, I would like to stream more. I tried my best to stream when I can. But for a while, I put it off because my router was being really weird and not cooperating. It was doing this stupid shit where it would just cut off the internet for no reason. We couldn't diagnose the problem. Like, we even had a tech guy come out here. We had the internet provider come out here and replace the router. But it was still happening. It was still doing this thing where the internet would just shut off midstream for no reason. And I was like, well, that's discouraging. It kind of makes me not want to stream anymore if it's just going to keep doing that. But for like the past few months, it hasn't been doing that, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll start streaming again. So if this keeps up, then maybe you can expect to see more from me. So yeah, I live in like a rural, like mountainous area, which I don't know if that has anything to do with it, because our internet is really fast. We have a really fast internet router, so I don't know why it happens. It's not the weather. Like, we know it's not the weather. It just happens. It just happens just because. There's no factors that go into it. It just happens. And that's what's frustrating about it. But it hasn't been happening. It hasn't been happening for the past few months. So hopefully, you know, knock on wood, it keeps doing that. So, yeah. That being said, we are done for today. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for chatting. And I will catch y'all on the next stream, whatever that might be. It could be... I need to get around to Order of Ecclesia. I need to hurry up and stream that game and get that Band-Aid ripped off so I can do other stuff. So, who knows? Maybe it might be Order of Ecclesia. Who knows? In the meantime, I will catch y'all later.